a shriek. Ah! Widow goes down, and you are very heavily damaged, Mr. Tiberius.
All right, I'll put 47 wounds on my guy, but I'm still alive. So let me go ahead and run up and touch Widow. I have Spare the Dying,
Okay.
so I'll touch her so
As
she
you're
can.
smoldering and on,
I'm still on fire. As I'm running up towards her, I'm patting.
You're rolling.
Patting myself, and
you're rolling on the ground. Stop, dropping,
that's right.
and rolling.
Stop, drop, and roll towards Widow. That's how I roll.
I walk back into the room, and as soon as Widow is conscious again, I say, "What did we learn?"
Also, Fan, on Christmas Eve, I'm doing a subscriber
subscriber
giveaway. My second annual Christmas giveaway.
Shrimp
Lots of
re-enters
D&D
the room,
books. Lots
waving
of
away
games,
the
stuff
smoky
like
atmosphere,
Token packs.
looks around.
Make sure you're there, Fan.
Oh, I'm thinking you did that one just a bit too wrong. And then bursts out in a big belly laugh of guffawing.
So I think I better cast some spells on us.
Might be good.
So I brought you back with Spare the Dying. It says that if you touch a living creature that has Spare the Dying, if you touch the creature that has 0 hit points, they become stable, but then it has no effect on undead or constructs. Oh, I should have turned you into an undead first. Well, okay, I'll do that later.
Yeah, she's fine. She's obviously unconscious, but you can see that she is breathing.
All right, give me a second.
But
I want to find out what's the. So I have Mass Healing Word.
Mm-hmm. You do.
And it's let's. I can restore up to 6 creatures of my choice. Well, let me just do a couple of cure wounds. Oh, I'm sorry, Dave. I'm just got a little burnt. I was thinking maybe I could do the Prayer of Healing, but it takes 10 minutes.
I can understand. Yeah, well, I mean, if you got 10 minutes, why not do a Prayer of Healing? I mean,
yeah, I'll do that, and then I'm going to do it at a higher level. I'm going to do it at 3rd level. So let me do Prayer of Healing. So I'm assuming
3d8 back.
Yeah, 3d8, and I'm assuming the way that I would do this is so I have to target everybody. So I'm setting up my ritual items. Kissing things like my symbol and maybe the top of Widow's head.
Who's your deity?
And
I want to be a part of that deity.
That's the Lahara. And so now I'm that's different than
yeah,
Lahora.
that's the way we really gets involved with his deity.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, baby. And so Dave, I target everybody by just doing left click like normal.
Exactly. You just target everyone, and then you just double click the heal, and then everyone that is damaged and is targeted and showing up as a target will all get healed back. So there you go.
All right, there we go.
There you go. Tiberius,
Damn
you forgot
it! I
to target
never know
yourself,
when to
bud.
quit.
Oh, I forgot to target myself. Shit.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll add 22. Don't worry about it. You got 25.
Okay, just add 22.
You're fine. You're fine. Daddy's got you.
Daddy's got you. All right, now I'll mark that as spelling.
That's right.
You're lucky we all didn't die on that one.
So,
Dave,
is their armor burned or anything else? Or?
Yeah, they're both smoldering. I mean, I'm not really one for. Now, if it was like Thunder Wave or something like that, then yeah, I would probably start doing some Constitution saving throws on like potions and stuff in your inventory. But anything made of glass. But I'm not really. I mean, I probably should, but. I don't know.
has their hair and eyebrows been burnt off?
Oh yeah.
No, not my eyebrows.
Widow's got a couple bald
beautiful
spots
head.
now. Widow's got a couple bald spots on her head now. And
God
Tiberius.
damn it!
Tiberius.
No.
One of Tiberius's eyebrows is totally burnt off. So,
Well,
yeah.
look at it this way, guys. You don't have to worry about that waxing later this week.
Oh, my beauty.
Bad
My
news
beauty.
is the statue is basically destroyed, and there's no sign of the other 2 gems. But however, you did walk away. You did walk away with 2 1,000 gold piece gems.
Well, she didn't.
which is
Tiberius
still
did.
win.
No.
Still
I never
win-win.
gave you the other one, buddy. It's in my
Ti-
inventory. I need
Tiberius
one.
fan is
Yeah, I have one.
our
I have
cleric
one.
in the group.
I'll make
Well,
sure
there's
that's...
still one eye left. You want to give it a
Tiberius
shot?
is played by Wormfood.
No.
No,
I
he
say
said they're
jokingly.
broken.
No,
He said
no,
they're-
actually,
Gone.
yeah, that
They're all
statue that she
burned.
was working at, Vey, is basically disemboweled
blew the other one out
from the
with
waist
the
up.
fire.
Yeah, from the waist up is gone, disintegrated, just rubble. In a pile of rubble around the base of the statue.
Had to be greedy. Just had to be
Hey,
greedy.
if
That's
I
what
was
happens
playing,
when you're being greedy.
I would have probably tried the same thing though, Shrimp. I would have.
Oh, absolutely.
Playing
So would
around,
I.
yeah, I would have for sure.
So, I still have 25 hit points, or 25 wounds, which is still quite a lot. How about you? How are you doing, Miss Widow? Do you need any more heals?
Probably.
Guys, I mean, come on. I mean, the first gym, you didn't know there was a trap, and that one you did know, but you still did it.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
it's
admit
all... I'm greedy. I mean, I've got 6,000 gold. I have 5,000 gold in my bag already. This is just a humongous gem. Do you know what kind of honor I could get taking this back? I could show everybody. This could set me up in circles.
Yes,
You don't even know.
I would be certain that it bought you a great funeral.
Is this a bad time to say, oh, I've still got an inspiration, I could have used that?
Yeah, you have an inspiration.
Oh, crazy! I think you just got a DDoS attack on your home server.
I've just noticed, I'm dreadfully sorry.
I still need healing.
You can do that if you want, fan. It costs you 250
All right,
because
so
you're a
give me a
subscriber.
sec. I'm gonna see if I.
So being a
I
benefit
think
of a
it'd probably
subscriber,
smarter
you only pay half.
for me to do another one of those
And
10-minute deals.
If you scroll down, you can see all the
let me
benefits
just look
for
at
being
what I
a
have left.
subscriber.
Because I'm almost out of spells.
There's a widget down there that
I
talks
mean,
about
Ready?
we've been
So
pretty
it's only
exhausted.
really-
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's only
This
with
is
it. Have you
another thing I need to bring up with you. You're being irresponsible. We're wasting all our energy on these things. And what will we have when we get to fighting?
That's
Well,
true.
I still have my domain level spells, or my domain level skills. I was just reading about those. I can do those like once a day, so give me a sec. Under abilities, and I'll see.
Yeah, you're definitely the voice of reason in this.
Well, perhaps next time we come across something, let's make sure that we are finished with our killing, and then we can go looting.
Absolutely. We need to kill all the enemies, and then we loot all the dead bodies.
I just don't want to forget anything on the way out. See,
I'm certain you would not forget this.
Take a note. Take
somebody
notes, yeah.
might take it before we get.
I haven't been that ruthless. Sometimes I might do that. Maybe if you leave horses out there in front of the dungeon for everyone to take, I might do that, but I don't know.
Hey, those horses are well hidden. I got a crit with that roll.
Right? Alright, so it looks like you used another prayer of healing. Alright.
I did.
All
This
right,
time I
another
only used
10
it as
minutes
level
go
2.
by. All right, so about another 20 minutes have gone by, 25 minutes or so.
During this time period, I'm, occasionally coughing up smoke and kind of dusting myself off, and then I look at I'm like, kind of, oh shit, my hair, and I'm like trying to rearrange my hair to cover.
Yeah, you feel
Bald
2 big
spots.
bald spots. Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it, my beautician is gonna have work
I
for
hand
me.
you a bandana.
Arwen77, thanks for the
I
follow,
think you gotta
Arwen.
work.
I appreciate it.
But my beautician will work miracles.
Thank you so much,
yeah.
Arwen. Yeah, you're feeling your hair, and you're like, oh my god, you literally feel your scalp. It's just, you feel feel flesh and feel nubby stubs of hair, and then there's like maybe 10 burnt hairs that are kind of melted together, forming it. So your hair looks horrible. I mean, really, it looks.
Yeah,
bad.
thanks.
I'll-
Thanks for the
I'll-
visual.
I'll just stroke the massive burn up the side of my head and say, it's a badge of honor you have to wear.
Oh shit.
It would definitely been a closed casket.
Well, when I healed myself, I made sure that I guide my healing energy to grow my hair back perfectly.
A closed sarcophagus, very nice. I love it. Oh yeah, you're missing. You're going to, you go to lick your fingers and kind of do your eyebrows, and you notice that one of your eyebrows is gone. I mean, totally gone. It's just a bunch of singed little curled hairs.
But it's okay.
You've
I'll
worked
get
so
out a
many
pencil.
years.
I'll get out a pencil and I'll just draw their eyebrow just a little bit over that.
So you're
You
gonna
know?
have one big
You like
dark.
a grease pencil or something, just with dirt or something. Maybe some ash. So I have like kind of one beautiful blonde eyebrow that's I've groomed to perfection, and then like a big smear of dirty black ash to kind of balance out my face.
I should
I'm like-
make it to where you burn both of them, to where you can do both of your eyebrows like that.
See, you're going to be wandering around
And
the dungeon with
Tiberius, a bit of string and some glue.
That's right. Well, I definitely foresee
Too good.
some recuperation and maybe a good haircut in my future. But hey, you guys already know how attractive I am and how perfect I am, so we should probably continue looking around here.
Yeah, I feel we're going to be wandering around with a quizzical look for the rest of the adventure.
Or like I'm the Rock. Do you smell what the Tiberius is burning?
Let me ask you guys this: has anybody got to go at exactly 8 o'clock?
Oh God, no.
No, at
I mean,
8:01,
it's
I'll
pee then.
turn into a pumpkin, Dave.
All right, so let's go ahead and we'll take our
All right,
first
so what
break
do you
now. What are you guys doing? You guys are in this horribly shaped room.
It is dreadful. I think the architect was drunk when he
And it's
when he
destroying
created this.
the feng shui.
The cartographer was drunk.
It is. I do
Even-
believe the cartographer was drunk when he made this room.
I think they're drunk when they make all these maps.
Well, whole map. Right, I'm gonna push on down since everybody's sort of all right. I'm gonna push on down to this door and listen at the door, see if I can hear anything moving around in there.
You don't, and you open up the door, and it is the other room that you had already been into with the sleeping chambers.
Right, I'll listen at that door then and see if I can hear anything.
All right.
I kick a couple of bits of what's probably Widow's burnt hairs
And I don't hear nothing.
out from in front of me and continue on.
All right, you do that. You keep him as what? I guess you would keep him as maybe specimens.
Components, probably.
Oh yeah. Fill
What
up
is
your
this,
spell
voodoo?
pouch. So you see a 40-foot hallway in front of you.
How long is it?
Oh,
40 foot.
yeah, Misty. Why don't you go and have a look down?
No
down this?
doors.
And remember, check the walls.
Yeah,
Check the walls,
nothing.
because there might be them visible walls what you can walk through.
As I come a look behind the group, I say out loud, I hope there aren't any statues. Oh, thank God.
There is a statue of Mershulk
Oh
at the
my
very
God.
end of this.
I do
At the
face
very
all.
end of this corridor.
If it's got glowing rubies for eyes, I'm shutting the door.
You know what? It does. It is another statue.
Doesn't.
No, but there's no rubies for eyes though. You kind of wipe away the eyes to make sure that there's
This
no
meant
gems
diamond
under the
for
dust. Yeah, this actually have no eyes, just a solid statue of Mershulk.
All right,
Yeah, boy, it
I'm,
was
um,
destroyed.
I'm gonna go ahead and look around the corner here, Dave.
It's
Poke my head.
yeah. Actually, it's just a.
It's
you
just
look
a
at a
wall.
wall.
Just a
Yeah.
dead end.
You are the
check.
best. You have to roll
Hey, look-
perception for that.
It
Was
looks
there
like
a wall?
look like a corridor, alright?
You are so
whatever.
perceptive. You are so perceptive. Yep.
Hey,
You know
y'all.
what?
Well,
You know
that's
what?
okay, Widow. Most of the time, they would not make a wall, a hallway. They just
No, that's
end it.
exactly right. Yeah, we
Exactly.
should.
So,
We
with
should.
it,
We should look
Yeah.
around for traps. As a matter of fact.
I'm gonna look
sorry.
around and see if there's any like hidden doorways or
check
I'll
the
wait for
walls
her.
can't be
Wait
walked
for her.
through.
rot like that.
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
I'll yell to Widow. Look for tracks that lead to the bare wall. I don't know why we're all standing here and not helping out, but I'm going to give her some instruction. from the distance.
I think we're all a
Because
little fire shy at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, and then Misty, she likes to put her one token on like 8 squares. We just don't want to get near her.
No one wants to be around the widow after the past couple of days.
Yeah, she's had a pretty bad.
She is bad luck.
She looks like it too. I mean, her hair is just ridiculous.
Alright. Do I see anything smarty
She's trying to
pants?
do the comb over. You know what I mean? The comb over, probably.
No, I've got a bandana wrapped around my head now.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, you find that there's you can see the seam of like a door that's on the western side, and you kind of pull a couple of the flakes off, and then it looks like it's sort of like a mud stucco job to where you find a door, and you can just take the hammer of your tools and just kind of bash all of this plaster off, and there's a door, and you push the door open, and it looks like an old cell chamber.
Immediately, I think I could lock Tiberius in here.
Yeah, and it doesn't really have. It has a very, very slight smell on what possibly was in here, but you don't.
So I'm
hear
gonna yell
anything.
to
As you open
Widow.
the door, you don't hear anything. You don't see anyone sticking their hands out, yelling help, or nothing like that.
Quick, Shrump, what's it smell like?
I'm gonna wander in and have a good look round.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through like this cell right here. Is the door locked?
Yeah, all the doors are locked. Yeah, doors are definitely all locked, and they're all.
You just
all
wanted to
definitely all
stop
closed.
us having fun, trying to push each other into cells, didn't you?
No, I mean, give me a perception check, Shrump and Widows. You guys are in the room there.
Nothing here.
Oh,
Yeah,
have we found the detention center?
yeah. There
Looks
is
like
a
it.
sort of like a cell block in here.
It perplexes me what these vile snake creatures would actually lock up in here.
Food.
Yeah, actually,
So-
Widow, you can see that hanging on the wall across the room. You can see within your dark vision. You see that there's several rings of hooks. Well, there's several hooks with rings of keys on them.
Alright, I walk over and grab the.
Okay. There are
Key ring.
several skeletal remains that are, one is kind of propped up in the cell. Doesn't have any clothes, doesn't really have anything from what you can see. And then there's another
I
pile
go
of
ahead and
bones.
open everything up. If these keys indeed work with these doors, I go ahead
Sure.
and unlock them all.
Yeah, there's 6 different keys, so it takes you a couple seconds, but you find the right key and you open up the door and you go into the cell and you can see that the bones they've been there for a while because they're sort of have that decayed look, and there's on the skull you can see that there's some deep gouges in the skull, so it looks like this fella probably took some heavy bludgeoning damage also, and may have probably contributed to his death. But it looks like the skeleton is kind of like leaned up and propped into the corner, probably where
I'm
he died.
curious what the skeleton belonged to.
It's definitely humanoid. It looks like probably a human or an elf. It looks like the size of a human or an elf.
Can I determine what the scratches and all are all on the bones?
Probably
For science.
like an axe or some kind of slashing utensil or slashing weapon.
Is it all over the bones or just key spots?
Just
what,
on
what
the
I'm trying to
on
determine
the
is
skull.
okay.
Yep.
I was trying to determine had these been prepared for food or and they're just killed.
No, it
killed
doesn't
outright.
look like it because the bones are actually still in a form of where all of the flesh and everything is decomposed off of the bones. So.
Oh, okay.
It sort of looks just like a skeleton sitting there.
Do
And
you
then there
guys
was
want to go
another
through
pile in
these?
another cell.
I'm gonna go for the door.
You
Okay,
can probably just move on.
sure. Okay. Oh wow, can't believe that.
Do I know of any? Wait, how old did you say these were?
They've doesn't look like this place has been used for a very long time. Probably years and years and years. A lot of build up. There's a couple sconces on the wall. Lots of build up, and in the sconces with dust. When you crack that door open, Shrump, a lot of dust falls from the the inner linings of the door seal, the door jamb, and a lot of dust falls down. So this place hasn't been opened in quite a while.
Okay. Yeah. So whatever happened here is under my sphere of air.
I'm taking it's quite musty and dank as well in here if it hasn't been opened up for quite some time.
Yeah, it's slight. It doesn't have it's not overbearing, but yeah, it does have a little bit of a smell.
Looks like people were put there to be forgotten about.
We're just gonna put her as a large creature now.
Yep. That way she can straddle all the squares.
It drives my OCD knucking futs.
Right.
And I didn't have one until she started doing it.
Let's see, I do it because it's for chaotic purposes.
You open the door,
I
Shrump?
imagine your character walking.
Yeah, I'm going to open the door and have a look outside.
My character refuses to be confined by the squares on a map.
So poetic. Now you do notice that the hallway is going straight ahead. It's quite a long hallway, and then to your left you can see that there is a room that actually has a beautiful marble flooring, and it doesn't look to be dusty at all. And
With
this
why don't you
is pretty much
be
what you
sneaky
can
and
see.
sneaky up and stealthy up and have a ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you can see.
Dempsey statures.
Yeah, as you're looking in, and then you can start to see a little
Oh
bit
my god,
more.
not more statues.
Oh yeah.
I don't like statures.
I think the worst thing would be statues and sarcophagus.
Hey,
Oh, in the same
I have
room.
learned my lesson, at least for now.
Statues
For the next 20
in
minutes.
sarcophagus.
For the next 20 minutes. That's why it's dangerous for me to play a rogue.
It's also dangerous for everybody else for you to play a rogue.
But I love it. Never mind. So I'm looking at you, Dave. I'm like, definitely cautious because this looks like it could be some sort of. Oh, well, now I definitely know.
I'd be worried about
Yeah.
giant lizard people.
Yeah, so-
or giant
Yeah.
snake people. If I were you.
as you're starting to come into vision, you can hear in common, "We have visitors,"
Dave,
in a very raspy female voice, and you can
there's
see.
sm-
Go ahead. I'm sorry about that.
Sorry, I was just going to say there's a small problem. One of those tokens is really, really big.
No, there's no
think you need
problem
to shrink
with
it
that. No, there's no problem with that for sure.
Yeah,
It's
there
definitely a
actually,
large
yes, there
serpent.
is.
What did the voice say?
We have visitors to the temple of Murdershark.
Oh, I think we might have taken a wrong turn. But if Ferrum's going to be anywhere, he's going to be in here. If he's not in the cells.
Exactly, Trump. I believe we have found the right room.
Please, my friends, enter the chamber of Murdershark. Do not be
I'm
shy.
going to draw my sword and shield.
Shrump, be some diplomacy at this point.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I've got my sword and my shield. Orcish for diplomacy is stab it in the eyes.
Now let's use our words.
Here, let me take care of this, you guys. I'll handle this.
No, I've got this.
No.
Step aside. Go ahead, Tiberius.
Well, I really don't know what to do, honestly. I really don't have this.
This is fun. Listen,
Which is why I always fall back on stab it in the eyes. Because when you can't think of nothing else, stabbing it in the eyes always works.
I pass.
No,
Got it,
it
Gav.
doesn't. You know what? Hush, hush, a little orb. This that we need to. We've been welcomed in here, and then I whisper. I kind of lean over and whisper in Trump's ear.
Hey, Cracky Cream, welcome to the channel.
Sneak attack.
I
Welcome.
speak up after she does whatever she's doing.
Go ahead.
Come in. We have been awaiting you.
Yeah, I've just got one word for you. Fireball.
What we're going to use our
I'm
words.
whispering that to
Fireball requires words.
To the giant creature.
Can you imagine Shrump kind of leaning down to Faye saying, "Fireball, just fireball, do it, do it." You know, sort of like the
Do it,
hidden
do it.
ego on your shoulders. You know, oh my god, that would be
Do
so
it.
funny.
You know you want to. Do it. Go on. Do it.
Come along, guys. Just follow
Do it.
me and everything's
Fireball.
I'm staying in the.
Yeah.
I'm kind
Well,
of ushering them through the door, Dave. But I do not step foot in this room.
I'm gonna walk.
Come
I'm gonna follow.
in.
I'm following Vay, and I'm just walking like it's just like no big thing, all super relaxed, waving to the snake people in the distance. What's up, dudes?
Oh, no, Tiberius, please, let's all stay together.
So,
I'll escort-
as you guys
I'll
are
escort Vay, I
entering the
can't leave her.
chamber, it is a very beautiful marble type of floor. A checkerboard, as you can see, represented on the map. You know, a turquoise green and
Shit.
a very light brown type of tile. Now, also, there are 6 statues that are equally spaced and equally distanced from each other from up one end of the room, from the north end of the room to the south end of the room. You also see that these statues are representing the deity Murshulk. This Murshulk is the one that you found all of the arrowheads, all of the other iconage in the other worship room. There is a raised dais that's on the western side of the room, raises up about 1.5 feet, and then on top of this dais, you can see that there is an altar, and this altar is about 5 foot tall, and it has Murshulk within this altar, and you can see that there are magical types of I want to say sort of like a fairy fire type of light in the eyes. And you see, plenty more of these Yuan-Ti. And you see one that is just huge. It looks like some type of abomination or a hybrid between, a serpent and a human. And this is a better close-up of it right here. This is pretty much what it looks like. Has the serpent-like features with like the chest of a human / serpent. It does have some armor on. It is wielding a huge weapon, and it has a serpent head. And then
What's
you
up
see
with the purple gauntlets?
Oh yeah, those are.
I think that's a little bit flashy.
Those are
for
definitely magical.
serpents.
Yeah, they're magical.
No. Purple means they're epic.
Widow, please come on in.
Yeah, if they're purple, that means they're rare.
And you see
No, they're epic.
the female purebloods. It seems like the females are the only ones, which is
Yep.
kind of interesting. The only
Of
pure
course.
humans. Yeah.
No one wants to see snake titties.
Oh.
Well, I don't know
Wow.
if no one, but yeah.
And then
Oh
here
yeah,
are
this
the
guy's
other-
pretty buff.
Yeah, these guys are the hybrids as well. Totally humanoid from the neck down, and then with a serpent head. And one of these females comes to the edge of the altar, and she says, "Please, my friends, come in. We have a deal to offer you. Please come in."
I am sorry for the intrusions. I honestly am. Who do I have the honor to be addressing?
My name is Sylvania. Sylvania of the Temple.
Now, do I know anything about that name?
They make terrible stereos.
History check? No, you don't know anything of Sylvania.
All right.
She is probably the priestess that is in charge here. That's probably because she is, probably the most. Well, she is the most decorated. The most type of. She has the most type of shamanism looking. Shamanistic type of look to her. You know, she has like half robes, kind of half hanging off of her, a lot of bones and knickknacks and other small, you know, shrunken heads hanging off of her. So she appears to be the shaman of this group. But she introduces herself as Sylvania.
Well, I bow gracefully to her in reverence and ask her at the same time, what does your